direction that you cannot pay attention to or you will die.
I came back with whiplash the whole time.
Yeah, we were like, what are you doing? We're gonna die! Until finally we got over that, and, you know, and then I fell down the stairs. My foot is still untreated, you know. I never got my foot treated when I fell down the stairs. Fractured in 3 places. They x-rayed it and they're like, dude, your foot's fractured in 3 places. We should get you to the hospital immediately. Here's the number you should call. And I went, cool. And I went home and I never called it.
You're an idiot.
I'm on an untreated fractured foot. It healed on its own.
You're an idiot.
3 places.
Would you like me to go get my walking stick for you?
I'm from the South. I feel fine. I can run on this thing. How many people are from the South? We can take that shit, right? Yeah. It's like broken foot.
Yes. Did you see the movie Unbreakable?
Am I bleeding? No, I'll live. That's the way it seriously is in the South. I mean, I have had like, you know, frail old, you know, relatives, grandmothers that came home with like 2 toes that have been broken half off from something that happened, and you know, wearing an open-toed shoe. It's like, shouldn't you go to the hospital? It's like, am I bleeding? No, I'll be fine. So it is in the South. Seriously. You should know that. You lived there for a while.
My dad is from Alabama in general.
And he's the same way, isn't he?
Yeah. If the limb is lying less than 5 feet away, you don't bother calling the doctor.
Yeah.
You just take it home, have the wife sew it back on.
If it ain't hanging off by a string of skin, what's the point? Don't call a doctor. It'll heal. I've seen people in the South actually duct tape their shit back together. Yeah. Like, literally. Like, you know, finger almost off, duct tape, that's what they do. And you know what? Half the time the sad thing is it works.
That's why America has always succeeded in the great world wars. You know, guy from Georgia and his sergeant also from Georgia, they're walking along, and the one guy looks down and a grenade comes flying in, and the one guy jumps down on the grenade, it explodes, blows out all his entrails, shatters his spine in 23 places, and his legs are gone, vaporized, and all that's left of him is 2 teeth and an eyeball, and the sergeant looks down and says, walk it off.
Yeah. Crawl it off. You know what? I'm going to go in the audience. I want to hear this. Pardon me.
Where are you going?
I want to be a member of you guys for a second because I have something that I want to know. I'm going to sit down. May I? Is this seat taken? Okay. I'm going to sit here. So, Kage.
Yes, sir.
I'm avoiding the blast, you understand? What do you think about Occupy Wall Street?
I think that it started out with the germ of a good idea, and that germ sort of multiplied into a disease that is now infecting people. Okay, good idea, poor execution.
You know, that's actually what the 99% of the 99% actually think about that.
Yeah.
You know? So,
if you want to occupy Wall Street, you have to do something that is going to garner more attention than just sitting around yelling and singing hippie songs, stuff like that.
Here's the part that confuses me about the whole Occupy Wall Street.
We need fursuits. That's what we need.
Oh, hell yeah. Yes.
Well, can you imagine if 6,000 bunnies occupied Wall Street?
That would be actually brilliant. Because the cops can't run you in. You're too damn cute.
Yes.
Wait, here's what I don't get. Okay, Occupy Wall Street, they're pissed. I understand why they're pissed off. I agree with them. Because of the unfair distribution of wealth. They've made laws that actually favor the people who are already rich to get more wealth. They don't like that. They want it to be a fair playing field. Now, here's the problem is that they go out to do these protests, and so they go and they buy tents, and they go and they stay in hotels, and they patronize McDonald's, and they go to Walmart to buy their damn signs, and they go to stuff like this, and they're giving more money to those 1%. And it's like, wait a minute. That's like if I sold bumper stickers that said, I love 2 Griffin, and I hate 2 Griffin. I ain't gonna complain either way, right? It's not gonna piss me off if you hate me and buy the bumper stickers. I'm getting it either way. You wanna actually protest? Stop spending money on these motherfuckers.
Bingo.
Jerk bank accounts and stop buying their crap. And in bunny suits.
In bunny suits, absolutely. See, that's what we need to do. We need to have 6,000 bunnies occupying Wall Street and then slip just one fox in there. And watch the fun begin.
Okay, that would either turn into chaos or sex. I'm thinking sex. Yeah. I'm hearing a lot. Our audience is... They're pumped tonight. I like this.
They are, but we're not. We're half dead up here. Do you know why we're half dead? Okay, 2 words. Giordano's Pizza. They brought it in front of us like, no, please, we don't want fruit like that before the performance. Oh, okay, maybe just one slice. Now we're up here like, oh, God. What did BBF call it?
We actually had...
What did BBF say?
What did we say?
What did BBF call it? He said that's not pizza.
Oh, what?
A what?
No, he didn't call it a brick. He called it like...
That's an
intestinal...
Where's BBF?
BBF.
He's not here.
Not here. I don't know.
Not here.
I just saw him out there.
What?
An intestinal
riot. Yes, that's what he called
it. An intestinal riot.
He looked, he said, that's not a pizza, that's an intestinal riot.
It was actually the first time our Australian friend here and our German friend BBF, it was the first time they'd even seen a Chicago-style pizza.
Yes. Pizza in Australia
they opened
is usually...
that box and they went, what the hell is that?
He is used to pizza that's smaller than a 50-cent piece.
Yeah, and our answer was, this is what America did to pizza, bitch.
And he looked us in the eye and he said, so that's why you're so goddamn fat.
Yeah, exactly. But they ate it and one slice owned all of us. I couldn't get through one slice, neither could he, and he's like fat. And so, no, So I went and I actually walked around him, which was no small trip, and I'm playing up here. No, Pete is not. Stand up, Pete. Pete, stand up.
No, dude, we're just paying you back from...
I want to show them you're not actually fat, dude. He's not fat. Is this dude fat? Oh, come on, you're not fat. This guy ain't fat. Not like that guy over there, he's fat. Yeah, the funny thing is, okay, if you guys went to my show, I was talking about, getting triple Z breast enlargements. Now, wonderful little technique that comics use, you weren't there, you saw it. One of the little the techniques that comics use, they'll point out to the audience to nobody in particular, but it looks like somebody in particular. It's like, yeah, you, man, yeah, you're ahead of the curve right there, yeah? So I just pointed over in that direction and said, it indicated that somebody may have already had, triple Z breast enlargements. So I had like 12 people come up to me today. It's like, yeah, I saw you pointing at me. I know I got the job. It's like, okay, yeah, I was pointing at you. So, but that's what happens. You walk out on stage when you're, like a politician or a comedian, and you walk out on stage and you're like, waving and stuff, and it's a point like that, even at nobody, because it doesn't matter. It looks like somebody said something. It's one of our little tricks. It's one of those things that we do to lie to you, because we're evil. We just want you to laugh. We don't care if it's the truth or not. We just want your money. Occupy what?
Why don't I remember that part of your show?
I don't know. You were sitting right there.
No, I know why.
Why?
It must have been right at that moment that the dickweed was sitting there going beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop. Sound like fucking R2-D2 over here. Beep boop beep boop boop beep boop 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 beep boop 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 boop. I hate the cellular generation. I'm sorry, it is starting to seriously freaking piss me off. Because it's not the fact that people are doing this, the fact that it seems to be becoming socially acceptable. When did it become socially acceptable to set off dynamite in theaters? I know when I did it, nobody complained. Of course, there wasn't anybody
Well, see, you're a chemist, you probably actually know how to make dynamite. Knew it!
Yes.
Oh, God, what is this?
I don't know.
Oh. Is that Groot? Oh, Jesus. We're doomed.